What's up guys, it's Andrew here with 765 Disc Review. Today I've got Ricky Wysocki's new prototype putter. Don't think there's a name to it quite yet other than Proto. No flight numbers that I'm aware of at the moment. Just kind of tell you a little bit about my experience with it. So starting off, the Proto is what I would call a deep dish beaded putter. As far as putting goes, I didn't think the depth was terrible. I didn't really notice it a ton. I mean, a little bit, but it didn't really seem to affect things. Where I really noticed the depth was using it as a throwing putter. It was, in my opinion, much too deep for me personally as a throwing putter. Maybe that's something you like, maybe that's a turn off for you, but either way, just so you know what you're getting into. It's a pretty deep putter. I think there was a lot of kind of hype up about kind of the textured stamp there as well, that like raptor skin stamp. I was really expecting like quite a different feel with the stamp, and really, you can kind of tell it's there, especially towards the edge, like around the kind of almost close to the rim. But other than that, I'm not really sure that it really added a ton more grip compared to what their normal like putter plastic does. It's there, looks kind of cool. I don't know that functionality wise it really adds much. As far as putting with it goes, I did some Cigata and just Proto putter rounds with just the two of those discs, just to kind of get used to it, see how they fly for both throwing and for this one putting. As a putting putter, personally, I felt it had a lot of glide to it. It wasn't necessarily crazy overstable, but one of the things that I noticed here, and I'm kind of a bit of a nose up kind of spin putter almost, that's what I've been kind of turning into lately, it seems like these past few months, and this was not friendly to a nose up spin putt. If there was a headwind, I remember there were a couple days we had some like wind advisories, and I'd take it out there and it's like you'd throw it, and even just kind of a mild headwind, it could just go zooming past the basket. That's something for me, that I've been working through as I transitioned away from pin roses and then tried the Challenger OSs. Those were a little too glidey as well, I found. So I finally settled on the Wizards, but kind of digressing a little bit. Nonetheless, a little bit glidey. It had some, good stability to it, especially off the tee, but nothing that was really going to affect like your inside the circle putt. As far as a putting putter, I would say deep dish beaded putter. Pretty straight for the most part, pretty glidey is what you're going to get. As far as the throwing putter goes, like I said, it was a little deep for my preference off the tee. I kind of do a modified fan grip, something like that, when I throw off the tee, so wasn't particularly comfortable. I think if you do a fan grip, you'll probably be fine and not really notice it all that much. I think if you're somebody who likes to power grip putters, this could be good for you as well, and pretty comfortable in that aspect. I think it's probably more my grip that makes that a little bit more uncomfortable, but something to note as well. Off the tee, it had good glide. It had a nice fade at the end of it too. Not anything that was like outstandingly like crazy, like, oh wow, this is really different than anything I've ever thrown, but not a bad putter by any means off the tee. Like I said, maybe a little uncomfortable for my grip personally, but the flight was pretty decent. I don't know at this point that flight numbers have come out yet. I think I saw on OTB, they had it marked as a 2502, so I don't know if they kind of made up that info on their own with their experience, or if they got that from Discraft somewhere. Honestly, I don't think that was that far off. I would definitely agree with the 2-speed, the 5 glide for certain, 0 for turn. Fade, I would say, is anywhere between a 2 and a 3, just kind of depending. One thing I will say, and you might see if you stick around for the flight videos there, I did get a couple of kind of cheeky little forehands that I thought were kind of cool with this. Just kind of some scramble shots where I had to get kind of a wide kind of Anheuser, just gentle forehand with it, and it would just kind of go out and then gently just pan back to flat. So that was actually kind of surprising and kind of fun with this one. Overall, not a bad disc if you like, deep beaded putters. Not a bad one at all. Definitely worth checking out. Maybe the price tag is a little high, but overall, not a bad disc whatsoever. So worth checking out. Thanks for watching.